Retrain family, what's going on, y'all? I've been doing it. We got 3 videos this week, so you know what I'm saying. I'm real excited that I'm able to give you guys this content today. But today is still, since I'm doing a challenge, as you know, there is a challenge on my page. It's the booty challenge, 60-day booty challenge, not bully. We ain't bullying people. 60-day booty challenge. So if you are looking for results, if you're looking for better results, I should say, in your legs, in your glutes, and actually knowing how to train these body parts, this is definitely the challenge for you. This challenge is going to be upper body and lower body workouts. It's not all legs, just because you need to train everything. But today is the 3 common mistakes I see with people when they are training legs, specifically booty. I'm going to give you 3 things. These will be real quick, but I think these will really help you guys with learning how to train your legs, and just getting more results out of it. And I'm gonna go in a couple questions. I wrote down some stuff, so if I look over, I'm just looking at my questions that people ask. I got a couple questions that people have actually sent to me about training glutes and hamstrings and legs, that type of thing. So let's get straight into it. So the biggest thing that I see is I won't say anyone, a lot of people do not warm up. You need to warm up properly to get the most out of the workout. You know what I'm saying? I always give this analogy. When you don't when you don't warm up, it's almost like you have a cold rubber band and you have a warm rubber band. The rubber band that's warmer is going to be able to stretch a little bit longer because it is warmer. So you always want to warm up the muscles you are using. So it doesn't have to be anything strenuous, because you don't want to take away from, the energy and the drive you need to use to do the workout. So whenever you warm up, that means you got more activation with the muscles. It's more muscle recruitment. You're using more of the muscles. The muscles are awake before you actually get to the real workout. So number 1, always get a good warm up in. It can be just about 5 to 10 minutes. Make sure it's specifically for what you're about to train. If you're training legs, if you're training glutes, or if you want to activate more glutes. I usually do just like a band exercise with my clients. They'll lay on the floor, put one band around their knees, lay on one side, open the knees, close, open the knees to close. But that will really activate your glutes. It'll really activate your glutes. So that's the first thing that I wanted to give you guys. Second is proper stance. I see so many people, when they start doing a squat, their knees are coming out so far. So there's a couple things about that. When you do that, you have all your upper body weight sitting on your knees now. Not only that, you're not activating your glutes anymore. Like you're not, well, they're working, but they could be working a lot more if you would sit back in the movement. So one cue that I always give my clients is to make sure that all the weight is sitting in your heels, and then you want to push the floor away from you on the way up. So on your way up, it's like you're trying to push the floor away. If this is my heel, I'm trying to like push into the floor so that I can really squeeze that muscle when I'm doing that squat movement. So proper stance is really huge. Last, of course, but not least, it's just cliche to say that. Last but not least, master the movement. Master the movement you are doing before you try to load a lot of weight on. Start with lightweight. Learn the movement first. Make sure you got good body mechanics. Make sure you don't have any aches in your joints, or you feel like your knees are hurting when you're doing this movement. Master those things first. That's one thing that I always teach, again, with my clients, is like, make sure that you know how to do the move. And I really pay attention to form, so that they can get, again, the most out of the exercise. So those are just 3 quick ones. So always get a warm up in. Make sure that you have the proper stance. the first, the second, and third one kind of go together. Make sure you have proper stance, and third is master the movement. Make sure you master the movement. Just take your time. Like this is this is not a sprint. This is something that when you start training, this is not something you want to get into for a month or a couple months. This is like it's a lifestyle. It really is. So make it that, which means take your time. Oh, a couple of questions I get. Oh man, how much weight should I start with, and how many? Listen, let's do this one. We'll do this one first. How many days a week should I train glutes? So that depends on a number of things. One is just going to be your genetics, because some people can pound a workout and 2 or 3 days later train that same muscle group again. Like for instance, I can train back like 2 or 3 times a week. So when you want something to grow, I would say like probably about 2 to 3 times a week you want to train that body part. There's there's soreness where you can't move, and then there's soreness where you're like, oh yeah, I feel that I trained that body part yesterday, or I trained it a couple days ago. If you have a little bit of soreness, you can still hit those body parts. I train just about every body part twice a week. That's just where I'm at. It makes you look harder. It makes your muscles look more rounded. You look more full throughout the week, throughout the month, whatever. But yeah, so it really depends on your genetics. You know what I'm saying? If you're able to do that, then go ahead and train that body part 2 or 3 times a week. How much weight to start with? So this is what I tell people on anything. This is on just about any exercise that you do, whether the rep count is at 8 or it's at 30. The last 2 to 3 reps should be your hardest reps. If you're able to push through those reps without any like lactic acid burn, or you really don't feel anything, then up the weight. Go ahead and up the weight. Like if you feel like you can push that weight and you can get to the last 2 to 3 reps, and then those reps are hard, then that's when you know you're doing something. But if you're getting through the whole set, you do 4 sets and you're like, oh, that was easy. You didn't train hard enough. You just didn't. And those are usually the people that like spend 2 hours in the gym. You're spending 2 hours in the gym for what? Like I can go get 45 minutes in and pound my workout and I'm out of there. Like you don't have to spend that much time in the gym to make things actually work. So those are just a couple questions that I get. Listen, be sure to look at my YouTube. Thanks for watching this video. I appreciate everybody that's watching the videos. I'm going to keep giving you guys more content, more good videos. If there's anything you guys want to see, please let me know and I will make sure I do a video for it. Go ahead and sign up for that 60-day challenge. The first 3 days are free. Go sign up right now. So if you guys have any questions, be sure to give them to me. Other than that, deuces. Love you guys. Peace.